how I became popular here in Turkey because of my rubbish film about environment. Um, and that was partly due to Trudie, because we were getting a flight from here back to the UK, and I kept complaining about, oh God, look at all the rubbish there and all the rubbish here. And she said, well, why don't you do something about it? So I went out actually an hour before we were departing for the flight back to the UK. I went out and I filmed myself talking about the rubbish, which was near where the park is now. When I'd done the film, I asked my daughter, who obviously is half Turkish, she speaks perfect Turkish. I said, what do you think to this film? And she said, Daddy, it's a bit below the belt. So I said, well, look, I'll put the film out, and if we get a lot of bad vibes about it, I'll take it off. Well, it was on for about 2 weeks and nothing really happened. And then suddenly, um, Melody phoned me up. I was in England, and she said, Daddy, did you know that your film has had 100,000 hits? And I said, what? And she says, yeah, it's going viral. And what had happened was there was a couple of companies that had picked it up and put it on their site. And Dushandan Delhi, I think, was another one. They put it on their site. And then the TRT1 and Star TV all got hold of it as news because it was a viral video. And it was amazing. And I can't work out how many views it's had now, but it must be 100 million views. And what's so funny is, because everyone took it off my site, I wasn't monetized in those days, so I couldn't earn money from YouTube. And so they all took it off, and I couldn't say anything about it. When I got monetized, I actually got $6 for the film, which is quite funny, because normally, if you'd had 100 million views on your film on your YouTube channel, you would have probably got £30,000 or more. But I didn't mind, because actually it did exactly what I wanted. It put the problem in the public domain, and I think it changed quite a few things as well. Lots of cities started doing recycling, and yeah, I think it had a big effect here in Turkey. Although we've still got problems with people putting cigarettes out on the beaches and throwing rubbish everywhere. I don't see it ending in the near future. It obviously has to come from kids growing up, and then they'll change everything, I hope.